All right, folks, what is up? Welcome back to Phlox'em, and could be a pretty rough one. I think I said that with my last match for KTL too. This is a tough league. This pod especially has lots going on, but we are up against Pietroravaioli. I'm not exactly sure how to say that, and I don't want it to sound like weird. But Steady Blade on TCO. This deck has become infamous already among at least our group that we're playing in. It is a crazy PV deck, but the big thing is it has a untamed pipped miasma and double invigorating showers and punctuated equilibrium. So it's basically able to create a infinite loop at the end of the deck where you're just always playing miasma and punk. And I don't have a key cheat, so this could be rough. We do have a chance, of discarding the right stuff. But I don't feel super confident about this. This starting hand is also not, I think, what we're looking for. I think if they didn't have the deleters, I'd be feeling better, but losing those could be, or losing some of my bigger creatures to them getting purged could be really rough. I need to make a board against this because it is very low on the board control side of things. So the bigger, faster I can, or bigger board and faster I can get it, the better this will go. Huh. Wounds to Wisdom Prophecy is interesting. I mean, that would be like if I do a Mark of Dis, I guess. But that means we are super safe doing this. So we actually want to, I think, protect our token here because we're not sure what it's going to be. Go ahead and steal one. Get a group think tank. That's fine. We'll protect our Merkins too. There's the miasma. We'll take it. Again, they have 2 invigorating showers, so that doesn't really mean a whole lot to them, but it could be really helpful for us. We've got, okay, Break of Dawn. There's Lost in the Woods. That'll hit the Thrall probably. Yeah. Yep. Invigorating Showers the Untamed. Get some creatures down. There's a Punk. Man, finding that Punk already is real bad for us. But now they need to find the second Invigorating Showers. We did unfortunately lose. Ooh, buddy. So much here. Trust your feelings for Dis. I think we still want to play Dis here. Maybe we just do our own thing. We can lock them into Untamed, but that's actually a lot of burst. I'm not positive we want to do that. We lose something there too. I don't know if it's too bad if we get deleted here. We lose the Merkins, but trying to stop them from being able to reap as easily, I think still sounds good. Oh, Covetous Idol. All right, we'll take that. So we'll go ahead and put this on the right, get that Lamindra. Ourselves, our Soul Snatcher is not good. We're going to go ahead and hit the Vivid Fairy, so they should be locked into Untamed here. But it doesn't proc this because no damage was actually dealt. And they will have to fight to get rid of this. Okay, there's the Windrow. Yeah. So I think they had way too good of a start for us in terms of seeing that Punk and Shower so early. No, we're just going to get punked a lot. But again, we just need to keep making a big board. Gateway got shuffled back in, I guess. Yeah, so they had to fight the Gate Warden, reap with a fairy. They have the Lost in the Woods too. My goodness. I think our Logos turn here is okay. They probably trust for Logos, yeah. It's fine. Have to just do it. They're getting rid of stuff. So we'll EP damage there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and archive the levy. Making this a long game doesn't really help us, but I also don't want them getting, yeah, check here too fast. We're still in check with logos, so this trust your feelings, them being able to get this pretty much every turn is real rough. Okay, they go for shadows. Yeah, we're going to go back into logos here. No. We will. I don't think we're killing that this turn, unfortunately, but we're going to tax them. Oh. Do we want to discard here or to just kill the bandit? We could kill the bandit, and then, yeah, we lose our groupthink. That's fine. Yeah, they find the break of dawn. Discard our levy. Okay, so we need to try and make a lot of tokens now. That's kind of best we can do. They are really close to the end of their loop. If we get their second invigorating shower, then I think we're doing really good. So we're going to kill as many tokens. It's only 2. We're going to kill 2 tokens this turn and see if that's enough. So reap, lay out, outpost because they already played the borrow. A shark to hit. Life for life first. Discard Vivid Fairy. Why did I discard that? Okay. And Slipshot. Okay. Or Hoodwink. Yeah. Not what we needed to hit. Unfortunate. So we might just lose now. We will. Do we discard this? What else do we have for killing tokens? Practical methods, booby trap, hit and run. I think we discard this because we're probably going to get lost in the woods anyways. Yeah. So this is probably game. We did not hit the discards there we needed to. What did they archive? I missed that. When did the archive? Oh, digital signal archived something. Yeah. Do we have a shot here? I think this through. So if they didn't get, they played the punk, so they have to shuffle it back in now. So they'll have to draw back into the punk. There's Lost in the Woods. I mean, it's just so much amber, we can't deal with it. Also part of the problem. Chunk. Shower. Okay. Yeah, so we basically have one shot here to discard the punk. Interesting. Havoc does not look as good, except we move more of our hand and we get rid of some of their creatures so they don't get to reap as much. It does mean we can't play the Soul Snatcher. Okay, we got the shower, but it's too late now. Yeah, so there's game 1. Again, I don't know what I do against this. We can tax for a couple here, but I think we want them to go first. This I like. Okay. Their levy, play this. We know they can borrow the levy, but it doesn't really help them. They have shadow, so we don't want to play rigged lottery. Gosh, just not drawing any more dis is so rough. Okay, okay with them not hitting too much here. We may get to Merkins this turn. Into something good. Facilitate, we do need to deal with wounds. Interesting. Problem is we're not making more tokens unless we go dis here. So cover fire, reservist Jones, and lucky dice. So didn't take any of those. Keep going wide for now. Choose a creature. Okay. So we will deal 2 to facilitate. Purge that. Turn Havoc to hand. Yeah. Losing Cinder is not great for us. But okay, so they get a bunch of Untamed there. I don't know if it's what they're looking for, unless they already have Punk in the hand. Yeah, there's Lost in the Woods. Yeah. Just crazy how much this deck can do. But also been some solid draws. Shufflars. We just don't make enough tokens to get, again, critical mass for actually dealing with this. Okay, let's see. We can get something good on Chunk Evermore. All right, that doesn't help us at all. And we also, oh no, we could still kill it. So we'll go ahead and kill that. We're not finding our dis is definitely going to be a problem. They get to Miasma and Hoodwink this turn, so we're completely out. We do get to do some shadow stuff here, and they've used so many shadows cards, so Rigged Lottery could actually do a lot for us. Get to get some extra tokens out. Rich score. We don't get anything. What do we hit on theirs? Break of Dawn is not what we needed to see. Yeah, so good chance they have Punk now. We're set up okay. We need a way to kill these. Until they find the Lost in the Woods, because of course they always have it. Okay. We got a key. I think it's Logos now. Logos doesn't stop their key. Maybe we try to stop their key. But we can't kill the Thrall. And killing the Thrall here is more important. Oh, they get the Bufo anyways. Okay, so let's do Wormhole first. Yep, unfortunate timing. Discard, they're stronger together. And now this is not the hand we want to. Well, maybe it's actually not the worst. What do we get if we get punked here? A lot of our logos stuff, so we might actually be able to stop the key at least. But then being able to get Bufo off with this is also really bad, so. They didn't have it. Okay. Do we have a shot here? Yes. How do we do this? The amount of amber doesn't matter, so we'd have to hit the miasma. Oh no, we are making 2 tokens, and we get to make more with Forsaken. Oh no, we actually get to do more than that. Okay. So let's make a token. Play Forsaken, ping. Play Soul Snatcher, ping. Not getting lucky on those. This guy, discard Lamindra, make a token on the left. Ping. Guess shower is not what we needed to get. I mean, we literally hit nothing we needed to hit there. Their hand is probably Miasma Punk. That's huge. We can only kill one. There's a borrow. That's fine. And then shadows for the fall guy. It's not big enough for us to tax. And they discard enough that they have to draw through. So we might actually get this. I think it's got to be shadows here. Let's see, we gotta think. Do we want to kill either of these? No. So we'll play this. Mark of Dis, of course. We'll go ahead and hit and run. Ping. Oh, we do only get to kill one. Darn it. And bring this guy back, I guess. Oh, we should have hit and run the Merkins. That was stupid. Why did I do that? Yeah, there's a punk. See if they found the miasma. Where did I miss the miasma in their first playthrough? I thought they reshuffled that already. That was like their first play. And it got showered, didn't it? Wow. Okay. Did we get there? All right. Sorry, I didn't even notice you were watching. Yeah, I should have Merkins 2 times, Rico. You're totally right. For some reason, I can always think I can kill it twice with the hit and run, but I can't. I can kill 2 tokens with the hit and run. Can I start with Forsaken? Not really, because it probably just gets purged by Deleter. So I don't think this is the start we want. This looks better. We'll go. Um. Merkins. Yeah, no, I think Merkins would have been correct. I always forget that I can only kill one. Okay, giving us Star Lines here is actually pretty awesome. So we're going to go back into Dis. We're gonna mark of Dis into Star Alliance. We still have to kill this. So I think we just run that in there, and then we'll kill Facilitate. Oh, they found the Stronger together. Playing the Clarks though, so not trying to kill our tokens is good. They get to do some mill on us. I'm trying to do better with the Archon. So here is where, yeah, playing the tokens might actually be an issue because it lets them get through their deck faster. They played the Windra already, which is good. What they hit? Wounds. Oh, we discarded it. Okay. You only get to make 1 token in Logos, but I think that's still correct. Oh, we don't get to check either, unfortunately. Discard the Shark. Logos. I don't think that's what we needed here. I really wanted to find. Oh, they might punk us, so maybe it works out. But they are able to filter their hand or get rid of stuff faster, which is not good for us. This getting played again is interesting. We have to kill it, but we actually have answers for it unless they punk us here. Yeah. Still actually have a decent answer for it, but this being dual house makes the Mark of Dis real bad. There's a miasma. There's a shower. Oh, gosh. Yeah. They shuffle ours in. Which does not include, of course, the rich score. Trust your feelings for Dis. I think we still have to go Dis here. We might lose. They played 2 deleters already, right? I would have played it if... I don't know. They might not have. What does Logos get us? Not much. I think this still is the call. Oh, getting rid of borrow. Awesome. Okay. Make token. Can we kill our token? I don't think we can, unfortunately. We're gonna Mark of Dis back into Untamed. Play you, kill that, and then fight the deleter. Get a second token off Unbinding. Yeah, so we didn't make them discard anything, but we'll see if they found their pieces here. They do get a nice reap. Break of Dawn. That's true, but if they don't find the combo, then that means they play a bunch of cards, and we get to now discard their next hand, which has a better chance of doing it. They have a lot of filter cards and stuff. Oh my gosh. Never mind. They find it. You're right. But I think they might have Break of Dawn. Did they Break of Dawn it anyways? No. Yeah. Yep. Bummer. That will probably do it then. Wait, shouldn't we get? Oh, they only discard one. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're totally right, Riku. Now the question is, can I still win from here with this Dis lineup? We only get one more turn with Forsaken before they kill it probably. Wounds of Wisdom probably actually removes it immediately. If we don't kill the Vivid Fairies, we just lose to them reaping anyways. Do still have the EP coming. The Rigged Lottery, I think, is not bad. We can hit and run one of these. Maybe it is the Shadows. This is just such a weird matchup. I should have practiced it. I didn't even have time to think about it much. Logos doesn't get us there. This, we get to make a token. Kill 2, probably lose Forsaken to whatever this is. Let me see, are all the deleters gone? No, only one is gone, so very good chance this is a deleter. Which means hit and run. Shadows is probably better. Not making any Amber and Shadows. Yeah, this is game 3. What do we discard? The leader. Bummer. Okay, we got rid of their punk though. Do they have? They still have a shower. Yeah, there's a shower. But it does give us another turn, and now a deleter purges the shoulder instead of Forsaken, so yeah, but they're just gonna gain so much Amber here. And we lost our EP to the... How did we lose the EP? Oh, to our own rigged lottery. Makes sense. Okay, and they lost in the woods our thralls, which is bad. Yeah, I mean 1 in 6. So if I had done that differently, 1 in 6 to get the punk there, which they just shower back in, and we delay this by a turn. I think the problem is they have 27 Amber. We have actually maybe a way to still get out of this, but that 27 Amber is a huge problem. We don't have any tokens. These really don't help us. We get to make 2 going dis, 3 in the archives. So dis, we can make 3 tokens. Tax for 9, and that's, we don't even get to check on that turn. to fight with Warflean. Interesting. The big thing though is that a shuffle through is needed, otherwise we can't do anything about this amber anyways. Yes. So we token, have to do this. I think we can fight here. Yeah, purges that, that's fine. Does that actually help us? I don't know if that helps us. Not sure why I did that. I was thinking I wanted to keep that, but oh, I draw first. Yeah, so there was no way to get an extra one there. That'll be it. I think we can get a little bit off the rich score, but yeah, this Untamed loop is pretty crazy. But the rest of the deck is also very good, and he's fast. He's practiced with it. I mean, even if I play DP twice now, we're still not getting out of this. So we just won round 2 as of yesterday. Okay, there goes my rich score. That's unfortunate. And none of the rest of my team has played this round yet, so there's still a chance we win this round. We don't know if we won round 3 yet. We're waiting on 1 game left, but we did lose round 1, so I don't know if it's great. Hey, we found the EP, but I think they are now truly looping. Yeah, I mean, even if we hold this off for another turn, we were just 2 behind on the amber game. I think we didn't get enough disruption going, so I think matches 1 is like the first one, or like rounds 1 would be the first one, and then wait, what do you mean by matches and not rounds? We haven't like 3-0 anybody either, so we're doing worse there if they look at the actual strength of schedule. Hey, we made a bunch of thralls finally. We had another turn and they didn't have a billion amber, we would have a shot. Yeah. Don't even have an eddy to get into here. That is all we got. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that Mark of Dis was enough. There's like 1 card out of them I would have had to hit, but even then, there's so many ways to get the combo pieces back in the deck. I just had to be ahead enough like it was, and then be able to discard when they get down to the end of the deck to force them to draw through. Forcing them to draw through is the only way that really you break the combo. Because otherwise they can windrow, they can invigorating shower. I don't know if this is a record lambent either, but that is a massive lambent. Only 2,000 or so. You know what? I won one. That's more than I expected, so I'll take it. I know I'm not going to see this deck at Vegas, so I have to see what you're playing in this, Riku. I don't know if I. Massive disruption. Like, I can take a look. Have this up. Okay. You think Ass beats that one? I guess. Well, anything with key cheats, I feel like has a decent chance, right? So that's where I think. Where'd it go? I'm looking at the wrong. Punch's deck might beat it too, right? This is double key abduction. I guess the punk actually slows down double key abduction, but if this deck gets one key, I don't know how it. I think that still has a pretty good shot against that. Maybe they played already though. Maybe I missed that. So this is. I could look at the scoreboard. Epic looters. Um. Lavinus. Yeah, I don't think they faced yet. I think that's his last matchup. Will be Punch. So I think Punch has a chance against that. And then your deck, Riku. Where are you? Triples or quad strategic feint. Yeah, that might do it. And you got to trust your feelings. So it's just if you call in tamed, you're getting fainted, basically. I could see that. But like it doesn't have to play creatures, right? It could just play action. So you have to hit an action to really actually slow down the combo. Um, you also have your own miasmas and stuff. Yeah, it'll be probably a better fight than I gave it. Yeah. But you also have the recovery operations. This is okay. That Infernus definitely makes him a little bit sweat a little bit more tryhards too. But again, there's so much recursion that the tryhards, like, you have to hit the right stuff at the right time. Everything else just gets shuffled back into your deck by the Lost in the Woods. I don't know about this Shadows. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see, but good chance you face off at some point in the top cut. So see. But all right, I need to get back. It was game 2 I won, but it wasn't. The discards were good, but what was more important? Well, I got lucky that their stuff, their recursion put the stuff right at the bottom of the deck. So I think both Punk and the card that gives them the top 3, I think both of those were in their bottom 3. So I basically like just had one turn, even though I discarded a bunch. The fact that the cards that they needed weren't in their hand anyways, like that turn was kind of the hitting point. There might have been, yeah, the invigorating shower, but I also, yeah, hitting the shower definitely I did it there, I guess, or at least, yeah. it forced them to have to redraw through the deck too. So, but I also had the Amber Pressure in that game. The other games I definitely did not. So, but very, very scary one. Kind of crazy. But also not crazy in the way that most PV seems to be. Like, I mean, the Trust Your Feelings is nice, but is almost always just doing deleters, which against some decks just you don't care. It's not the craziest deck in terms of Prince Bufo is actually kind of scary under Trust Your Feelings too, if you only have one house that does Amber control. So yeah, it's a crazy deck and plays it well. So I need to stop saying so. It's happening. Getting streamer brain. I gotta hop off, get back to work, get things going. But thank you all so much for hanging out. We'll get this up on YouTube soon, and be on the lookout for Final Refrain stuff as well. Looks like Wednesday night is when some of that will be kicking off, and then my match for that will be Thursday, I believe. So I'm just gonna see it or notice it every single time. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.